and he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Freak, there's a screen by Gortat. Paul with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up, and he's able to get it back. And Gortat kicks to Paul. It's Redick on the wing, and that one comes up a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Johnson, a wide open look, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Paul goes in. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Offensive rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Kicks it out to Johnson. From deep three-point range, no luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Johnson against Paul. Picked by Griffin. Paul against Johnson, and it's Paul penetrating. Floats one. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Gortat kicks to Paul. Back to Gortat. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it is going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost 7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way...
Clippers trail by 9. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Griffin. Gortat is out there with Zeller. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Redick in at the point guard.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Plenty of space. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Turner dishes to Zeller. Outside Griffin. Kicks it to Turner. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Griffin. Puts up the baby hook. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Griffin's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And Reddick kicks to Turner. Pass to Zeller. Feeds to Griffin. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot by Turner, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Clippers. Outside Turner. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Gortat. The Clippers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson attacking. Dishes it to Parker. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Johnson, that's for 2. Reddick with the rebound.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Paul outside. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Turner's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. The Bucks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Hutchinson. The shot is off, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And I'm sure they're anxious to get back home as that will be game 6 of this 7-game road trip. And it's the Bucks on the break. Johnson's got the ball. Here's Anderson, and there. There's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Bucks lead by 10. Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Paul against Johnson. Paul outside. He kicks to Baines. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Reddick. The shot will not go. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks lead by 9. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I've got Doc Rivers. And, Doc, what was happening for the team in that first half, and how do you approach the rest of this game?
I thought we missed some great shots in the first quarter. You can see it affected us. We've been struggling offensively, so it's natural. But we're a defensive team, and we got to be that in the third quarter.
Doc, appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. First off, shot selection. We're getting high percentage looks, and it's working very well for us, and I like it that we're being very efficient. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. Here's what I want us focused on. Let's get good.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better get this.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
You know, Paul is playing really well. He's got 13 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Hey, Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Howard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He ended with 16 points and added 3 rebounds as well. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
There's a screen by Gortat. Paul passes to Gortat. The rebound by the Bucks. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
The shot. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Hutchinson. Timeout of the Clippers. And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
Rodman is checked in for Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Johnson against Paul. He dishes it to Koufos. The rebound by the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Johnson can't hit. Clippers trail by 6. Griffin dishes to Paul. Left side, Griffin to the inside. 4 seconds left. A nice shot by Koufos. Look at that shot!
Goodness.